Thanks again to everyone for coming. Let's have a good weekend.
They are very, very angry. I just hit a wall and I was just like, I'm out.
It's the technology or the weather or something's working against you.
I'm hoping I won't need any stitches. I call this my Friday night from hell.
Is it worth it? I can't tell.
Well, here it is, the end of probably a 2-week adventure in setting up Peace, Love, and Vans. It's teardown day. Tomorrow will be teardown day. The next day might be teardown day.
The festival just ended. I guess that would mean it's day 4, technically. I don't even know. What are we counting, setup days or just festival days?
So we got here in 1972.
But at this point in time, we're all just pretty much hammered.
There's always a moment where we're like, this is terrible and we'll never do it again.
I want to sleep for about a week.
That alarm tells me I'm supposed to have burritos with my mom. So we'll postpone that. But truly, that's how my life is. I have to set the alarm to have dinner.
You know, I feel like I passed a kidney stone or something.
We have to keep looking back at all the people saying what an amazing time they had. And you begin to recognize that even though in this moment right now, I'm never going to do this again. I don't even want to go to Colorado.
We wanted to make a community event that Vanlifers could be proud of and really have fun at, and not just do an expo.
The whole village is here to foster that kind of connection and then provide all of these places where you might bump into somebody. So if you go into the Leafy Lounge, you're just gonna maybe make a s'mores next to somebody who shares an interest, right? Or they have the same van as you.
We're promoting the idea of community. You're almost forced to meet your neighbor because you're going to be parked either in front of a van or behind a van, and across the road you're going to be looking at another van. So the beautiful thing is, people who initially think, I want to be with my friends, end up leaving with more friends than they came with.
We want to have real programming. Like, we wanted to have like the best workshops, the best music, you know, the best contests. The best video and photos. We wanted to like make a real festival for Vanlifers.
You're living this really cool weekend with a bunch of people who are similar to you. And I think that's a very unusual kind of environment to be in, where it's almost like this, we call it like a utopian van village, where once you get here, all the food is here, all the entertainment's here, all kinds of cool people. It's great camping. We're taking like the best of van life and festival and smashing it into a weekend. We arrived here
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I'm not really great at math.
on the 22nd of February.
I think it's the 10th.
Well, I've been here for 12 days.
And I think that's 12 or 13 days.
Yeah, we've been living here for 2 weeks.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Is it Tuesday? Wednesday.
So I'm not entirely sure.
I don't even know what time it is.
We're kind of at that point where this feels like home, this field out here.
Honestly, like, this is a pretty nice place to live for 2.5 weeks.
No, it's the 10th.
Let's see. It's Wednesday today. So see, you're really helping me out, brother.
The correct mathematical answer to your last question is 17 days. Could be 16.
We've just been working daily to get this thing put together.
Yeah, it takes a long time because, you know, we take this giant trailer full of stuff.
Oh, I picked it up in Georgia. I got an emergency call from the boys and said, we are buying this big 34-foot trailer and we need it down here in Florida. I went, no problem. Let's just say it was a little heavy for the truck. It was a little wiggly, maybe you would call it. And if there was a high wind, I may have had a problem, but there was no high winds.
We empty it all out into this field, and then we scatter it around the site and we make a village. Yeah, so it's a pretty nutty project. Let's have a look what's going on here. They can just come through. You guys can come through. So we got Mercedes of Fort Mitchell, one of our exhibitors, coming through. Yes, sorry for the turnaround.
We arrived about 10 days early to help set everything up, and it's been wonderful.
I spent 7 hours uncoiling tangled yellow rope that was stuffed in a garbage can from last year to be able to designate roadways and parking areas for all our campers. So we got these cool names for all the streets where all the vans park.
Thousands of feet of electrical cables, lighting, pina colada machines, you know, pineapple juice, sound equipment, video equipment, enough tents for a small army.
It was such an easy, chill process.
I mean, let's go back to like the first night we got here. It's like sun setting, beautiful sunset. We have this 40-foot by 20-foot tent that we unload our U-Haul into. We have to return the U-Haul the next day, so we have to get the tent set up. But it's been the windiest day of the entire week.
It was such an easy, chill process.
So we're all like holding on to this tent like a sail as the wind comes through, and we're just fighting with it. And it's like, we haven't had a wind like that since we showed up.
It was such an easy, chill process. Everyone that has been working here has been like super chill and laid back.
I don't always drink vodka in the morning, but when I do, it's Kirkland brand vodka. American vodka. Fuck the Russians.
Everyone that has been working here has been like super chill and laid back. So I feel like it hasn't been stressful at all.
I'm doing a video here, man. We need something to seal the holes in the roof. The marine sealants and a caulking gun. A good caulking gun. The most expensive caulking gun they have.
Are we rolling? I'm not fucking around with the shitty caulking gun today. That's all I'm saying. That's the one thing this guy's not doing.
This is our 4th year, so like we know what we're doing and we know where everything needs to go. Like we have this like a well-oiled machine.
I pretty much almost sliced my finger off in the trees trying to get some lights down.
The stage was delivered, which is an exciting day for us. We're all ready. We've got our lighting package ready to go. All the fixtures are laid out. And then we get them 25 feet in the air. The stage guys leave and we realize that like 4 of the fixtures are broken. And so now it's like late at night, we're totally demoralized. Like, you know, we're trying to get this sorted so we can move on to the next project. And a whole truss, the whole front truss of lights is gone. So now we're doing like crazy maneuvers with ladders. Don't tell anybody.
Night, he's up on a ladder trying to fix lights with aluminum foil. You know, hey, the fuse broke. Let me stuff some foil in there. And that seemed to make the lights work brilliantly. So we stood out in the field at a full moon and watched psychedelic lights swing around.
Those days are really hard.
Nothing has really gone wrong.
Hey, Zach, your camper just made a boom, like propane ignited and blew up.
The hot water heater was making an explosion a couple of times a day. But
Oh, whoa, that doesn't sound right.
it was in fact user error. I had both the electric and propane switch turned on at the same time.
Zach, yes, he's fucking.
Why, do you smell it?
That's nasty.
I kid you not, that's exactly why it was happening.
There was an owl orgy in my campsite last night. Like a bunch of weird,
Well, like, can you back up? What?
an owl orgy in my campsite last night. There were like owls making all kinds of crazy noises.
I'm hoping I won't need any stitches, but in the meantime, there was an in the field repair or bandage, and we'll see what happens. It finally stopped bleeding, but
We're definitely a day ahead. I mean, you can see how relaxed Zach is. That was not the case last year. He was like lighting the stage as people were coming in.
We've got volunteers and staff. They came in today. We did a staff training. We kind of brought people around the grounds so they were familiar with what they're getting into.
And all the volunteers, we could honestly not do it without them. And me and Zach owe a debt of gratitude to all them. There's a really great video guy. He's awesome. I forget his name, but he's a pretty cool guy, actually, if you get a chance to meet him.
I am the official s'mores guy, yes. They call me Captain S'mores. But you're going to have to wait on that one. That's a different story.
Tomorrow, vendors, exhibitors, sponsors show up, and we sold, I think, 150 early arrival tickets.
It looks to me like about maybe half have arrived, and it's right around 5 o'clock. So I feel like some are probably going to end up coming tomorrow. That's not ideal because there's about 600 vans that are going to show up tomorrow too. So that's why we try to get some of the stuff taken care of on the Thursday before the Friday. And then the festival really runs from Friday through Sunday.
The hope here, number one, is that we get good weather. You know, last year it was fantastic. The year before it rained, like horrific amounts of rain. So of course we're hoping for good weather.
Well, I hope everybody stays safe. That's number one. I hope everybody has a good time. I hope we have good weather.
My primary role when the festival begins in terms of opening the gates is after they check in at the welcome tent, I will be the first person that they see after that will direct them to either go to the Groovy Grove, Chillville, Birds of a Feather, Connected Camp, or RV Forest. Basically on Friday, it consists of probably 5 or 6 hours of just parking. We've got a great usher crew which deals with the parking.
We're the welcome team. We greet everybody that comes into the festival. I love working up here because we get to see every single person that's coming in. People are really excited. We get to interact with every single vendor that's coming in, so we get to talk to them about what they're selling, what they're setting up. Yeah, we also get to tell people what's going on. We give them their wristbands, we give them their passes to vote for their favorite DIY. We get to give them the map and the schedule, kind of explain what they're gonna see when they go in there. It's really nice to be up in the front and wave people in and wave people out all day.
There's only a couple things that really went wrong. Like there's another festival going on next door. So people some people got stuck in the line for that festival. Like the people that didn't read the FAQs and didn't read the website, they had to wait in the line for 30 minutes only to realize that that wasn't the line for Peace, Love, and Vans. But once they got inside, like everybody's been super stoked.
So a real fun day. The bar itself technically opens at 4 p.m. today, but the bartenders have told me that we can open early if people are thirsty. It's gonna be a hot day. Might want a frozen margarita, might want a pina colada. So we're gonna get those machines cranking up here soon.
Yeah, so I'm over here at the Talking Tree, and our presenter hasn't shown up yet. I got everybody in my ear, like the radio is like going crazy right now. You know, we had a couple of incidents yesterday, but today's gonna be a great day.
We can set everything up and people show up, but it's still this ongoing movement of let's make sure there's power here, ice there, water there. How's my food truck people? How are our vendors? It's an accumulation of things.
You can't keep up with me.
Woohoo! Peace of Vans, gotta be here.
Yesterday couldn't have gone better. Everybody's coming up to us saying that this is the best event that they've ever been to. Obviously, I don't want to be biased, but I agree.
You know, we're very busy. Hi. Yep, just keep going. Welcome. Obviously, when we're running this festival and the radio's always going off and we're problem solving and so on. We do that in a way so that the people who attend, they don't even notice that. We hope that we just sort of like in the background do all the weird stuff and solve all the problems. So it's just like peaceful, awesome vibe.
The energy is really high up here. You have a ton of people that are really excited to come in, and then our team up here is really excited to see everybody because you kind of feed off of that.
I think I feel bad because like everybody probably thinks I'm antisocial. I go in the lounge for like 10 minutes and then I leave, and I don't really talk to anybody. It's just because I'm like exhausted. I'm up at like 6 a.m., you know, getting everything going for the day, and it's just like literally one fire after another.
You might go to sleep, but you keep your radio on in the middle of the night. I got to get up and do what?
It just feels like much more full. Chillville is packed to the max and everybody's vibing. The Leafy Lounge, Steve, oh my God, he is legend. I've never seen the Leafy Lounge. It's like standing room only in there. So I couldn't have asked for anything better. It's been awesome. But if you want drama for the documentary, but this part probably shouldn't go on the documentary. It just gotten dark. Joanna came and grabbed me and she said, I have a guy who's, he might be drunk, he might be tripping, and he's in his underwear and nothing else on. I need help to help him find his van. The Groovy Grove is 500 vans, so it's not easy. It's like a needle in a haystack to help somebody find their van. But I remember I heard a guy and he sounded a little farked up. And I heard him on the top roof of his van, just, you know, he was partying. And I just made a mental note to myself. And when I met the guy in his underwear, I said, I bet you this is that same guy. He actually had taken a picture from the roof of his van. It's the white ProMaster. Yeah, okay. It's the Sprinter. I quickly did some detective work and I figured out where his van was. I told him, do not leave your van. Your van is a safe place, man. This whole time, Mike is already 3 beers in. He's in party mode. So he's not able to help.
I couldn't speak this morning. And to think I can't speak because I was having too much fun.
And Zach is in his world with the stage lighting and that stuff. So
We were also using my trailer as a green room for all the performers at the stage, of course. So, you know, I found some sequins, some other things I won't mention, you know, to be polite.
it was like the night from hell that night. This is the day that everybody left. So we went from 600 vans to 0 vans essentially in about 2-3 hours. Everybody just all left and we're gone by 11. I'm a little bit dirtier than when we first filmed our first segment. I'm a little bit skinnier, a little bit grayer, a little bit more exhausted.
Yeah, it went awesome. I mean, we had so many vans, we had tons of compliments. The weather was fantastic. The music was fantastic. The conversations were fantastic. We were looking at the photographs from our event photographer and just, it's amazing.
One thing I did notice this year is last year you would get a bunch of, hey, this is the best van event that I've ever been to. You guys crushed it. Thank you so much. And then there was always like, you know, with at least 10% of the attendees, there would be a butt after that compliment. Everything that we got butts on last year, we got no butts this year.
That's why we do it, right? We want to build this kind of magical space for the weekend for this community. And when we hear that we did it right, that's super awesome. It's hard to sort of like receive it at this moment because we're just so like overwhelmed by logistics. But yeah, that's amazing.
Sort of got everything put away and we're continuing to add to the list. What can we do to make things better next year? Is there any way we can make it easier for ourselves? That's the one question we seem to answer, which is no. Maybe we need to hire more people. Maybe there's more volunteers out there. When everyone's gone, there's still, you know, 3 to 5 days worth of work. And it's, yeah, you just want that to be over.
I'm definitely thinking about maybe getting a massage, getting an ice bath, getting a shower before my shower. So I need like double showers for the next 3 days.
I know I'm tired when I stop thinking a beer is gonna make me feel better.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to going home, my other home, the one that's sort of stationary and, you know, doesn't have a black tank.
there's a lot that goes into it, and we want to continue to do it because we could tell people really love when we do peace, love, and vans, baby.
I feel good that everybody had a great time, and I feel good that we threw like the best van life party on planet Earth. Once this trailer is packed up and on its way to Colorado, I can take a deep breath and go home and rest up for a week, and then maybe turn my computer back on and start working on Colorado and making that one even better than this one.
So we arrive, and then we build this kind of architecture, and then we see it slowly grow. Like our team comes, the exhibitors come, the first people come. And so I love watching that arc, you know, and just, especially late at night, not a lot of people around, I just sort of like take it all in. Yeah. But right now, I'm just gonna have burritos with my mom. Let's go.
See you later, bitches.
Was that good? Okay.
I wouldn't want you to draw too much attention to the vodka and the sunglasses. I don't want to be, I don't want that to be the focus of the shot. So let's just try to make sure it's more like my face.
I'm not done, Gary.
I'm sorry, Rick.
No, I'm not done, Gary.
It's been fun. Really fun.
I love you.
Take me away.
I think I may have said this earlier, but a lot of people think I'm antisocial, and I just don't want to talk to anybody.
Are we done here?